Welcome to Pollen Weather by Pollen Wise App. It's Friday, September 11th. I'm Landon Bunderson, and this is the place for daily allergy news and forecasts. The National Weather Service maps are not available again today, so again, we'll do our best without their rain and air quality services. Temperatures are expected to remain well below average today across much of the central and southern Rockies into the central southern plains, but it's certainly warmer than it was a few days ago. The storms that came through with the cold front are tracking across Texas and the northern Midwest. There's also a lot of activity in the Gulf and Atlantic as we hit peak hurricane season. We'll keep an eye on those disturbances moving in on the south. Right now it looks like it will just be a lot of rain starting Sunday night or Monday morning. Let's all just keep an eye on it. Looking at the pollen forecast, the center of the U.S. has got some great conditions. Pollen levels low from north to south with the exception of Dallas, Texas. Cool and wet conditions have contributed to this. Look for things to rebound over the weekend. For those areas in Colorado and Wyoming that got below freezing, we're still watching and waiting for things to dry out to tell us if the frost killed your ragweed and chenopods. We'll find out over the weekend. Much of the rest of the country is going to peak in the high and very high pollen index levels, and if you have smoke in your air, don't be surprised if you feel extra miserable. That smoke can make your eyes and airways extra sensitive to the allergens. Scattered wet weather on the East Coast means that pollen will be hit or miss. If the rain falls, you might have a great allergy day. Mold showing a similar pattern with low conditions in the center of the country. This supports the theory that it's wet conditions, not frost, that is keeping those areas low. Mold is high from Kentucky to Louisiana and parts of New England. Both areas could get worse over the weekend. High mold out west. I still think this is somehow associated with the fire. All that dust kicked up in firefighting, things like that. Air quality, well, the west is ablaze. That smoke is tracking eastward off and on, and almost the entire continent has been affected at one time or another. Watch your local air quality levels over the weekend. This is a very fluid situation. Friday's feature is the 5-day pollen trend. This is when we ask the question, has the last 5 days been worse or better than the previous 5 days? This is a good indicator of how the season is trending, and Friday is a good day for recap. As you can see, all the regions are either neutral or in decline. This is a good indicator that the season is tapering off. Especially for that dark green area, it definitely looks like we're on the downhill side. Even though Texas is in a light green area, I do think that some cities have high and very high days left in them. Houston and Waco, you're known for your long ragweed seasons that go well into October. Thanks for listening. Remember, you can find previous episodes on the Pollen Channel on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, check out the Pollen Wise app, the only place for real hourly pollen and mold counts.